Dear students, in this video we will learn about the Tiger King, the second chapter of your textbook Vistas. This is part 1 in which we'll deal with first two parts of the chapter. The Maharaja of Pratibandhapuram is the hero of this story. He may be identified as His Highness Jamedar General Khiledar Major Satyvyagra Samhari Maharaj Adhiraj Vishwabhuvan Samrat Sir Jilani Jung Jung Bahadur MAD ACTC or CRCK, but this name is often shortened as the Tiger King. We see that the writer introduces the central character of the story, who is the king of Pratibandhapuram. The king is a hero due to his bravery. He was very brave and courageous. He was able to kill 99 tigers in the story. He is given a list of titles to emphasize on his greatness. To sum up all the titles in one, the king is called the Tiger King. Actually, there is a satire on those royal people who add numerous titles to reflect their pride in themselves. The author here touches the theme of the story, which is a satire on the conceit of those in power. The story is a satire on those people who are proud of their powers. I have come forward to tell you why he came to be known as the Tiger King. I have no intention of pretending to advance only to end in a strategic withdrawal. Even the threat of a Stuka bomber will not throw me off track. The Stuka, if it likes, can beat a hasty retreat from my story. The author is actually being funny here. He is beating about the bush. He makes it very clear that he will tell us the complete story. He will not go back. He will not run away from us even if there is a threat of a Stuka bomber. Stuka bomber, dear students, was a German bomber aircraft that was used in the Second World War. The author Kalki makes it very clear that he is not afraid of even a Stuka bomber. He will tell us the complete story. The Stuka bomber, if it likes, can go back quickly from the story, away from the author. So we see that the writer is being very funny here. He is trying to amuse the readers. He is beating about the bush. He is not directly coming to the story. He promises that he will tell us why Sir Jilani is called the Tiger King, but he does not. He does not tell us why the Tiger King is called the Tiger King. His name was not Tiger King actually. It was Sir Jilani Jung Jung Bahadur. Right at the start, it is imperative to disclose a matter of vital importance about the Tiger King. Imperative means necessary, compulsory. Vital means utmost. It is very, very important that the author tells us something about the Tiger King, which is very important. Everyone who reads of him will experience the natural desire to meet a man of his indomitable courage face to face. Indomitable means undefeatable, something which cannot be defeated. but there is no chance of its fulfillment. As Bharat said to Ram about Dashrath, the Tiger King has reached that final abode of all living creatures. Abode means house, the place where somebody lives. And what is the final house of all the living creatures? Heaven. So Tiger King has gone to heaven. Even if the readers want to meet him, they cannot. In other words, the Tiger King is dead. The manner of his death is a matter of extraordinary interest. Now, the author, Kalki, arouses the interest of the readers in the story. He claims that there is something extraordinary about the death of the Tiger King or Sir Jilani Jung Jung Bahadur. It can be revealed, which means disclosed, only at the end of the tale. Tale means story. The most fantastic aspect of his demise was that as soon as he was born, astrologers had foretold that one day the Tiger King would actually have to die. Demise means death, foretold means predicted. There is a satire on the astrologers here and their predictions. Here, this prediction is meaningless because, as a matter of fact, everyone has to die one day. We do not need an astrologer to tell us that a human being will have to die. There is something extraordinary about the death of the Tiger King. You can see the picture. An astrologer foretold that the king would have to die. Let's move forward with this story. The child will grow up to become the warrior of warriors, hero of heroes, champion of champions, but they bit their lips and swallowed hard. When compelled to continue, the astrologers came out with it. This is a secret which should not be revealed at all, and yet we are forced to speak out. The child born under this star will one day have to meet its death. This prediction was made at the birth of the Tiger King, Sir Jilani Jung Jung Bahadur. What was the prediction? The child will grow up to become the warrior of warriors, hero of heroes, champion of champions. In other words, the child would grow up to become a very great person. He would be a great warrior, a great hero, a great champion. But there was something unpleasant which the astrologers did not want to utter or disclose. But they were forced by the king to mention it. So they told that the child would have to die one day. This is really very funny. There is a very pungent satire on the astrologers by the author Kalki. The child would grow up and become a hero of heroes, champion of champions, and warrior of warriors. This prediction was made by the astrologers. There is a satire here on the astrologers and their predictions. Here, the second part of the prediction is meaningless because, as a matter of fact, everyone who is born has to die one day. The author Kalki is being very funny and dramatic. Let's move forward on page 9. At that very moment, a great miracle means a wonderful event that seems impossible. In Hindi, we call it chamatkar. Took place. An astonishing means surprising. Phrase means a group of words. Emerged means appeared from the lips of the 10-day-old Jilani Jung Jung Bahadur. O wise prophets, everyone stood transfixed. Transfixed means mesmerized, stunned. When somebody is not able to move, when you are rooted to the ground due to shock. In stupefaction, stupefaction means shock. They looked wildly at each other and blinked. Blink means to shut and open eyes quickly. आँखों को जोर जोर से झपकाना. Oh wise prophets. Prophets means the one who tells future. It was I who spoke. The 10-day-old Sir Jilani Jung Bahadur spoke these words. It was I who spoke. As the astrologers reveal their secret prediction, a miracle took place. The 10-day-old Tiger King, whose name was Jilani Jung Bahadur, spoke up. All the listeners were surprised to see a 10-day-old baby speak. All were stunned and shocked to see a 10-day-old child speaking very clearly. Let's move on. This time there were no grounds for doubt. Grounds here means reason. It was the infant born just 10 days ago who had enunciated. Enunciated means pronounced clearly the words so clearly. The chief astrologer took off his spectacles and gazed. Gazed means to look hard at somebody or something, to stare intently. Intently means attentively at the baby. All those who are born will one day have to die. We don't need your predictions to know that. There would be some sense in it if you could tell us the manner of that death. The royal infant uttered these words in his little squeaky voice. The royal infant, the crown prince Sir Jilani Jung Bahadur, continued surprising the astrologers and other people. He raised some very intelligent questions. He gave a challenge to the astrologers to tell the manner of his death. He asked them how he would die. The explanation of this part: the child crown prince Sir Jilani Jung Bahadur challenged the astrologers to describe the manner of his death. How would he die? The child was raising very intelligent questions. The chief astrologer placed his finger on his nose in wonder. Why was the chief astrologer surprised? Because a 10-day-old baby was speaking very clearly and raising very intelligent questions. A baby barely 10 days old opens its lips in speech. Not only that, it also raises intelligent questions. Incredible. Incredible means unbelievable. Rather like the bulletins issued by the War Office than facts. The chief astrologer took his finger off his nose and fixed his eyes upon the little prince. The prince was born in the hour of the bull. Hour of the bull here means Taurus. It's a star sign or sun sign. In Hindi, we call it Rashi, Bull Rashi. The bull and the tiger are enemies. Therefore, death comes from the tiger. He explained. The chief astrologer accepted the challenge of the crown prince and he told him the manner of his death. The prince was born in the Taurus star sign. The bull and the tiger are enemies, so his death would be caused by a tiger. You may think that Crown Prince Jung Bahadur was thrown into a quake when he heard the word tiger. Quake here means shake, tremble. The Crown Prince, 10-day-old Sir Jilani Jung Bahadur, was not frightened to hear this prophecy. That was exactly what did not happen. As soon as he heard it pronounced, the Crown Prince gave a deep growl. Terrifying words emerged from his lips. Let tigers beware. The Crown Prince challenged the tigers. He asked them to be alert. He told them to beware of him. This account is only a rumor. Rumor means a currently circulating story or report of uncertain or doubtful truth. In Hindi, we call it afwaha. Rife. Rife means widespread in Pratibandhapuram. People treated it only as a rumor, unconfirmed news. But with hindsight means looking back, we may conclude it was based on some truth. Main points of this part. The prince was not at all terrified or frightened when he heard that his death would come from a tiger. He growled like a tiger and asked tigers to beware of him. Remember, dear students, that the astrologer did not say that he would be killed by a tiger. There is a technical difference. His death would come from a tiger. He would not actually be killed by a tiger. So when a toy tiger became the cause of his death, the prophecy was true. Page 10. Crown Prince Jung Bahadur grew taller and stronger day by day. No other miracle marked his childhood days apart from the event already described. The Crown Prince Sir Jilani Jung Bahadur started growing up, and there was no other miracle. The boy drank the milk of an English cow, was brought up by an English nanny. Nanny means nurse, caretaker, aya. Tutored in English by an Englishman, saw nothing but English films. Exactly as the crown princes of all the other Indian states did. When he came of age means became adult. At 20, the state which had been with the court of wards until then came into his hands. The court of wards was a legal body created by the East India Company. Its purpose was to protect heirs and their estates when the heir was deemed to be a minor and therefore incapable of acting independently. When the Tiger King turned 20, he ascended the throne of Pratibandhapuram. There is a satire on the Indian royal class. They were obsessed with English things. Most of the Indian princes were brought up like English royal children. Sir Jilani Jung Bahadur also was brought up in the similar fashion. He was brought up by an English nanny. He was taught English by an Englishman. He drank the milk of an English cow and he saw nothing but English films. Moving on. But everyone in the kingdom remembered the astrologer's prediction. Do you remember the astrologer's prediction, dear students? Many continued to discuss the matter. Slowly it came to the Maharaja's ears. There were innumerable forests in the Pratibandhapuram state. They had tigers in them. The Maharaja knew the old saying, "You may kill even a cow in self-defense." There could certainly be no objection to killing tigers in self-defense. The Maharaja started out on a tiger hunt. We can see here that the Maharaja justified killing tigers by saying that even a cow could be killed in self-defense. He was killing tigers to protect himself because the astrologers had told him that his death would come from a tiger. The Maharaja was thrilled beyond measure when he killed his first tiger. He sent for means called the state astrologer and showed him the dead beast. Beast means animal. Here dead beast means a tiger. What do you say now? He demanded. Your Majesty may kill 99 tigers in exactly the same manner, but the astrologer drawled. But what? Speak without fear. But you must be very careful with the 100th tiger. What if the 100th tiger were also killed? Asked the king. We see here that Maharaja killed his first tiger to disprove the prophecy. He called the royal astrologer and showed him the dead body of the tiger. The royal astrologer was very clever. He modified his prediction. How? He said that the king should beware of the 100th tiger, or his death would be caused by the 100th tiger. The king asked him what he would do if his prophecy turned out to be wrong. The astrologer said that I shall cut off my tuft, crop my hair short, and become an insurance agent. The astrologer finished on an incoherent note. Incoherent means unclear. Dear students, you can see here that the royal astrologer is very smart and clever. He knew that it would take a long time to kill 100 tigers. By then, he would complete his life. He would grow old and probably would die before the king is able to kill 100 tigers. So he modified his prediction. He said that the king could kill 99 tigers, but he should beware of the 100th